The Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on, looking to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. All right, a chance to check out stats for Fred VanVleet.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. Brooks outside. VanVleet up top, quickly covering. Basket counts. VanVleet's got the first basket of the game for the Rockets.
Showing off his touch, VanVleet making easy work off the mid-range.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Over Brooks, and that one's good. Barnes.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
VanVleet against quickly. From deep, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Barnes outside. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Rockets on offense. And the defense of this Raptors team. Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Just 5 on the clock. VanVleet can't get it to go. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The shot's good from quickly.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brooks with a screen on quickly. VanVleet passes to Brooks.
The pick and roll is such a reliable play with VanVleet.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Here's Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in.
For the Raptors, R.J. Barrett. 1 shot.
That one misses for Barrett. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
A miss that time would have put him up. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. VanVleet on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Walter. Kept alive. Barnes can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Houston making a switch. Green's checked in. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Third is Amen Thompson.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Screen by Pirtle. Barnes outside. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like seeing Jakob go to work in pick and rolls. He is so dependable in these situations.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Green inside. Pirtle's there. And it's Green slamming it down.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Barnes looking around. Down low. Here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Whitmore with it. Dick defending. Goes up to the stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Shed, guarded by Green. Now Dick, still yet to score. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shed. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
Here's Shed, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's deflected. Barrett against Green. Here's Whitmore. Eason finds Whitmore. There's the triple. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Rockets leading by 3. We've got Alperon Şengün. Jayshawn Tate out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Shepard. And it's Whitmore in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. They get the rebound. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Drills the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 5.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Pass to Boucher. To the paint. Here's Shed. Rockets with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Boucher. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Mobo. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Houston. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
First one falls for them.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Tate, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And so Boucher nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Eason. Brooks against Boucher. Brooks misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Shed, still scoreless. And Barnes gets double teamed. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Shed missing. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Shed. The Rockets making the shot. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Over Whitmore. And it's Shed missing. Houston leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Eason. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Barnes passes to Battle. Now Barnes. Pass to Shed. Barnes the screen. And again, no good by Toronto.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
In the first half.
Here's Battle.
2 minutes.
Still without a basket. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Now we get a chance to check out some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Cam Whitmore. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
They kick it out to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After Toronto picking up. Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish. This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Barnes outside. Pirtle with a screen on Thompson. A 3 from Barnes. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Houston. Advantage in 1 series.
And I think for the Rockets, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Rocket 6. Here's Van Vliet. Again, the Rockets score.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
On the floor for your Rockets, number 12, Steven Adams.
Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Quickly against Van Vliet. Adams with the screen on quickly. From deep, Green. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're measuring up the shot. Not strong. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Houston Rockets.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Hornets. Start time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Rockets leading by 14, setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Raptors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
For Toronto, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Free throw drops for Dick. And both free throws good for Dick.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Quickly looking it over. Barrett against Thompson. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes. Barrett's got 5 now.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
And here's Green outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Quickly kicks to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Raptors trail by 15. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Rockets leading by 15. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. Tipped away. Stolen by Quickly. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Dick.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
Let's hear it for
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Rockets #1.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 15-point game. Pass to Barrett. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Toronto, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson.
RJ Barrett at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Barrett. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Connects from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brooks against Barrett. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It seems like Jakob is always ready to attack the rim. He found a nice opening that time.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Now Green. Van Vliet outside. Over quickly. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 11 points in the game.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pirtle with a screen on Brooks. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
2 minutes.
Out left to the wing. Out to Brooks. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 13. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Barnes against Eason. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Şengün with a screen on Barrett. The drive by Brooks. Here's Şengün. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Here they come, your Punch City Texans.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Tari Eason. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Rockets on defense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. Back to Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Rockets leading by 13. And here is Green. 15 points in the game. It's a floater. Here's Shed. Pass to Walter. Green against Boucher. Boucher sets a screen for Barrett. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 77, Jamison Battle.
5 seconds left in the third. Green fires from way outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 13. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Whitmore is out there with Shepard. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Shed, 5 on the clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Shed's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Toronto.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Shed. Over Shepard. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 13. Now, here's Tate.
Toronto foul.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston.
First team foul. Here for your Rockets, number 5, Fred VanVleet.
Green finds VanVleet. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
And he makes the first.
We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Şengün is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Şengün hits them both. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Shed. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. To the inside, Boucher. No good. Great defense that time from Şengün.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Raptors trail by 15. Here's Shed. Pass to Battle. From downtown, the Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night to the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Quickly with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes outside. To stop the run. Walter, good.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 18.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Barrett kicks to Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Here's the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
The wildest section gets a t-shirt. Come on, everybody. Let's get loud.
For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. And Jalen Green subbed in for Shepard. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. And so it's Houston with it. Thompson left side. Stolen by Quickly. Barnes outside. He takes it in. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Quickly against Van Vliet. Şengün trying to free himself up. They kick it out to Green. Van Vliet left side. And it's Brooks in the corner. 6 to shoot. Launches it. He's off on that one. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Down by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Pirtle.
2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Jakob Pirtle.
I really like what the defense is thinking, but against Pirtle inside, you really have to go at him.
Steps back. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss. Raptors trail by 13. Dick passes to Barnes. Over Green. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green finds Şengün. And here is Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Pirtle with the steal. On the wing, Barnes. Brooks covering. Barrett for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Fred Van Vliet.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Barnes kicks to Quickly. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A three-pointer is right on target. So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.